Greetings, welcome back to Ministry Monday. This is Carlton Kuhn. I want to talk with you a little bit about my current writing project, and I'm not selling your writing project. I'm wanting you to think a little bit about the challenges you have had dealing with narcissistic people. The idea of narcissism comes from an ancient fable where there was a quote-unquote God, Narcissus, who was so handsome that every fair maiden was interested in him, but he thought so much of himself that he could never become interested in any of them. On occasion, or there came an occasion when he saw his reflection in a stream, and he was so enamored with himself that he simply could not stop looking. And he stayed there staring at himself, didn't leave to go get food, didn't leave for rest. He stayed there staring at himself in the stream of water until he fell in the stream and drowned. Narcissist, narcissistic, narcissism. Narcissism can actually be a personality disorder. People who are extreme in their self-interest and extreme in their desire simply for their own stuff. I think that one of the greatest examples in the scripture of narcissism is found in Haman, his approach and his thoughts regarding the man Mordecai, who simply sat at the king's gate and would not pay him reverence. Haman seemingly had everything going for him except this one fella who would not bow and do him reverence. But a narcissistic person has to have the entire flow of life go their direction. One of the characteristics you're going to deal with as you work with narcissistic people is that they will never be content. It is impossible for them to be satisfied because you will disappoint them, their spouse will disappoint them. Every single job they've ever had in life will have been less than what they anticipated. They've never been paid enough. They're always going to be disappointed. And guess what? Whatever you do, Pastor, they're going to be disappointed with that as well. But in narcissism, the person needs to be the center of attention. And so it was for Haman that he wanted all to bow. He wanted all to give him reverence. And of course, when Mordecai would not do that, Haman set a course to be able to accomplish what he desired. And he took it beyond just damaging Mordecai. Instead, he decided that he would destroy all of Mordecai's family. And so the narcissistic person goes to the king and says, there's a group of people who don't worship our God and who do not obey the laws of the land. Well, Haman was lying about their disobeying the laws of the land, and he was lying about the Jews being a problem in the land. They worship Jehovah, or at least some of them did. They were not creating revolt and rebellion. They were not being a problem, but the narcissist doesn't have to tell the truth. They have to get their way. Okay? And that's important to realize, that when you're dealing with a narcissistic person, you have integrity, you have honor, you tell the truth. A narcissistic person does not feel compelled to tell the truth, just as Haman did not tell the truth. The narcissistic person will do everything in order to see that they are given the grand position, and they anticipate that this is how it will be. When King Ahasuerus had read about someone helping him when he was about to be assassinated, Haman came in the next day, and Ahasuerus said, how should I honor someone who has saved me basically from being assassinated and somebody I really want to give honor to? And Haman immediately says, well, who could there be? He thinks to himself, who could there be in the kingdom that he would want to honor more than me? That's narcissism. It is the expectation that I'm better than you, and the expectation that all is going to come my direction, the anticipation that success is mine. You deal with narcissistic people. One of the things that I've realized is that we can become more effective in shepherding such people, and that's part of what I'm writing about. It's also part of what I'm going to be talking about, because this is such an important part of all of our ministry. The more difficult people we can deal with, the more extreme their complexity, the more people we're able to lead and influence, and not let those narcissistic people and others like them become problems in the mechanism. All right? God bless you. Look forward to seeing you next week. And some of you I will see at the Sages Summit in St. Charles, Missouri. And I'll see you tomorrow night, Wednesday and Thursday. God bless you.